Hey YouTube, how you doing? Sir Bob here. I'm going to have to cut a lot of this out. I just realized I had about an hour that I ranted about this guy right here. But I'm going to still rant a little bit. It ends in one day. It might refresh. I'm not sure. But one of the things I disagree with on the makers of this game, not gaze, anyway, um, is the fact that you can buy a lot of the stuff for gems just straight up, which some of it is cool, and it allowed me to make this video today. Not that I'm sponsored by them or anything like that. Believe me, I give them enough of my money. It does not go the other way. But I bought a lot of the food stuff for gold that I earned from attacking other players in the game. But you can actually spend gems and buy badges of courage, which is arena. So I don't agree with that because it's really hard to get those arena badges, and when you have artifacts, which is the only way you can get them, I just really disagree with that. It's about all I want to say on it. It's this huge sidetrack. That's not what this video is about, but right now I only got 8K, 8.5, not even 8.5K, and that's as much as I've been able to get. But I'm going to jump to actually making gems, but that's my 2 cents on it. Okay, now that I got that off my chest, let's find why you guys are here, or hopefully why you found it. And if this is your first video, I apologize. I'm usually a little bit more upbeat, but that just had me seen. We're going to look at Sarah here, and we're going to attach some gems to this weapon, Meteor Sharp Orb, and just kind of see how much it boosts us in squad power, as well as like my thought process as what, or when I went going through it, why I did what I did, and why I used the dust, I guess is the correct term, why I used the resources in the way I did. So stay tuned. This is where it's gonna go. So okay, so the first thing you need to do is see what gems you have and what resources you have, or what you have to do with the resources you want to do. So I needed to find the crits I had, because I only had so many crits, and then I had a magical damage and some dodges. The dodges usually are not real hard to find, at least for me. So I went through some of my armor and I found them. And once I had found the crits, I pumped them up and started to merge them. And I had 4 of the commons, and then I put them together. So I made 2 of the regular crits. You can see right here, I merged them. That's the second one. And then boom, it shows them here. And now once you have them merged, you want to pump them up again, level them up to their max, and it's gonna take a significant, they're not cheap to upgrade as far as like gold cost or and dust. So that's 5,000 dust. That's nothing to sneeze at. So boom, there that goes. All that dust is like pumping them up. And here we go with the second one. Another 5,000 dust, and it gets pretty monotonous. And if you have a lot of these, you really start to get like tunnel vision. But here is 2 of the green ones that I have of the crit, and of course you can buy things with gems to increase your odds. I'm gonna risk it, 1.5 mil, no big deal. It's that dust that actually is the but as you can see, my crit goes from 177 to 300. Just it's a nice jump, don't get me wrong, but if you had one piece of armor, it would have, I've seen armors with a difference of thousands. So it goes up, yeah, but it doesn't go up that much. But anyways, we're gonna pull the trigger on this and hope for the best. Let's see. Oh, good. Okay, so we got it. It's always like A little bit, because like again, it's not the money, you can, or the coins you can get back. It's the dust that you waste or potentially waste on that. So you do not want to do that. And let's see here. Oh, I got that. I've done one before, but it must have not have had an achievement when I did it the first time. Shout out to Hada. Give him some food, being a good clanmate. And taking another look at this meteor sharp orb. So we have that crit ready to slot up. Let's take a look at our squad power real quick. We got 1.6 million, 12,692. So we're going to put that in my handy dandy calculator, also known as an iPhone. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, I guess. But we'll just call it a calculator. It'll be fine. It's okay, guys. You can sit down, Android. We get it. So, and if I could put all my dust in here, and it still wouldn't like really get me as far as I would like. It's not gonna max it out. So what I'm gonna do, instead of using up all my dust here, is I'm going to use my dust, because I don't have gems in each of my sockets on the other armor. I know, shocking, right? But it takes a lot of resources, so I try to use them in the best way possible. Again, that's why I'm making a video, because before it was like really unsure about what that best way was. So anyway, we're gonna put this in there and take a look at this real quick. See, okay, so just putting the socket in, I went up like 2,200 and something squad power. Double check a few things here from my other guys. Let's see, you can see all the missing sockets I still have. So I need a magical damage gem, and then 3 dodges. I should write this down so I know what I need. And these are the ones that are in use on the top here. You can see who has it or where has it. And I just realized that I actually had this in a scepter I was using on Sarah before. So what I'm going to do is use this and actually extract it. It'll give you a warning, it'll cost 5 gems, but I'm going to take all of them except that dodge one out, because I don't really need that dodge one. I have plenty of other dodges. So here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to slap this in here. Boom. Which gives me 20 more magic damage. I know, it's not a lot, guys. I mean, that's why, like, it's better to make sure your team is cohesive and works better with each other. But gems are one of those things that, like, less than 5%. I mean, potentially they would be a lot more than that. But, like, you're going to have to really grind or spend a lot of money to get this up. And I know people have. I'm not disputing that fact at all. What I'm saying is it's just a huge investment, either time, resources, or both, you know. So, okay, let's go back and do, I want to, okay, so we got these ones here. Here's the dodge. And let's grab another dodge. I need to actually enhance some of these other ones. So yeah, so I got looks like 5 dodges here, so I'm going to enhance those. And then as soon as, it's just like, you know, building blocks, you need many of the smaller ones to make the larger ones, like 2 and then 2. Fortunately, it's only 2, which gets you to the next level. So 2 commons gives you a green, and I'll probably say this over and over again, and you just saw when I put the 2 greens together, I got a blue. I'm not good, since I don't have that much more dust, I'm not going to make a dodge in blue, and it's just dodge. That's why I put the dust into the crit, and then into the magical damage. Another good one I have, one of my other guys, is the HP or hit points, health, whatever you want to call it. Which is good, because obviously on a tank it's exceptional, because that's what keeps the rest of your team alive. Your tank goes down, and you know, that's what. So I do have a blue one on my tank, so it is what it is. But anyway, we'll still keep pumping these up, and then we'll slap them on. And the difference in squad power and or what it actually gives them, you know, is going to be better if I spread it out and at least get one gem in each slot versus having, you know, way upgraded ones in each slot. So that one is 300, and then this one's, you know, literally 10 times the next one down. However, that took, you know, many more times in dust, and I just don't have the dust to throw at it. So I'm going to put, I'm actually going to combine, yep, see that those two dodges, the comments, are more than the green, and the green has more dust in it. So just, you know, something to consider. So it's better if I have every slot filled than, you know, a green in a particular slot. So as you can see here, I have the health one, and I need to put a crit in there of some kind. Even if it isn't a green, it would help if it was pumped up, yeah, or whatever. But fortunately, I have this green one, so I'll throw that in there. Boom, looks good. It doesn't boost its stats crazy high. It's not like going to double its stats or anything, but it's a nice little bump. So there's what we got. Meteor Sharp Orb, yay. And you can see if I wanted to extract that would cost 5 coins, which I do not want to, obviously. 5 gems, not 5 coins, rather. So here we go with this. And it would take, yeah, I can do that. Now that I have the slots filled, I'm going to put a little more juice into it. So not too bad there. Looking better. Not looking great, but looking better. So let's see, we got this dodge, and you can see that this dodge is still on that staff I have. You can see exactly who has it right now, and you know, you can bump up right from the enhanced screen, which is kind of nice. It does get a little bit like if I click on this and want to enhance it, instead of merging it, I have to go back out of this, back to the enhanced screen, and then go to the merge screen after I, you know, use the dust on it, which is kind of, it's annoying because you want to just like hit this one, yeah, get this one, which at this level it's a lot of back and forth. But at higher levels, I can see why they would do that, because you don't want to put a lot of dust into something and then have it on the wrong piece of equipment, the wrong person, or a weapon or something, whatever. So because it doesn't tell you what weapon or what article that they have equipped or wearing, it just says it's this person. So, you know, we have what, 5 different items, so there's a lot of potential right there to get it to mess it up. So can understand that, I guess. But I wish right from the merge screen you could like double tap it and it would take you to, like, I want this one, boom boom, enhance this one, and it would take you to the gem enhancement screen, and then you could enhance it from there. But anyways, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, right? So, but I'm just showing you again, this one is what Guy has, this one's what so and so has, and then back and forth. So let's take another look at, not there, okay, so looking good. Just trying to see what other items I had. Well, that's basically the end of this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. I appreciate your time. Have fun, guys.